Hey, 8th and ninth graders at Southwest. Today is AMI Day 37, or Tuesday, May 12th, and here are your activities for today. Just as a reminder, you're doing one assignment and then you're submitting it to your English teacher, your social studies teacher, your science teacher, and your math teacher. So this one assignment will get you credit in all of those classes as long as you send it to all of them. So here's your task for today. Making a difference in your neighborhood makes a difference in everyone's life. Research shows helping others not only makes you happier, but also healthier. Take a walk and look around. Are there neighbors that could use some help? What does your neighborhood need? Are there small things you could do from your house that could help someone feel happier and appreciated? Many community improvement projects were started by students just like you. So the first thing you're going to do is collect 3 to 5 ideas of what your community would benefit from. They can be big ideas or just simple little small ideas. Then you're going to interview 5 people or more in your community. Ask them to rank your ideas of order of importance to them. You can ask teachers, you can ask friends, you can ask family that you're living with, you can email people, you can call people. There's still plenty of ways to do this while practicing social distancing. And number 3, decide on the top 2 ideas that would benefit your community. So you'll see a little chart here to help you keep track of that, but we'll see that again in the PowerPoint. So just take a brief look at this and then we'll go over it in the PowerPoint as well. Your final product for today is answering this question: what are the projects I'm considering? You can use a chart to display what projects you're considering, a graph, or you can just write. So your answer might start with, the projects I'm considering are blank. I am considering blank because blank. So your product or your answer is going to be developed with relevant, well-chosen facts, definitions, concrete details, quotations, and other info and examples. So any of this information you gathered here, any of the information from articles you've read, all of that can be used in your answer. So that's the activity for today. If you go to the AMI slides that we have shared with you in Advisory Google Classroom, you'll see the assignment in there, and it starts on the slide that says Day 37. So this one is called My Community at Large Concerns, Noticing Something That Can Improve. So like I just told you, you're thinking about how you can make a difference in your neighborhood, which will make a difference in a lot of people's lives. Research shows helping others not only makes you happier, but also healthier. So you're going to take a walk and look around. Think about neighbors that could use some help. What does your neighborhood need? Maybe there's people that need some food or would benefit from you making some cookies for them. Maybe a small thing you could do from your house that could help someone feel happier. I've seen people put teddy bears in their windows for kids to find. I've seen people decorate their windows with colorful sticky notes. There's plenty of things you could do really without even leaving your house. So think about some of those things that maybe you could do to help make people in your community, in your neighborhood, happier. So for today's assignment, you're going to collect 3 to 5 ideas of what your community would benefit from, interview 5 people or more in your community, and ask them to rank your ideas of order of importance to them. And then you're going to decide on the top 2 ideas that would benefit your community. So you're going to type your answers to these on the next slide. So we went over it in the AMI packet, and I said you'd see that chart again, and here it is. So over here on the far left, you're going to take note of what you notice your community needs. So maybe you have one of those little free libraries in your neighborhood, and it leaks and it needs more books. It's used a lot. That's an example. Make note of 3 to 5 things here that you notice your community needs. In the middle, family and friends order of needs is where you're going to ask people to rank this list that you have over here on the left. So your mom might say, the thing you put for number 4 over here is the most important to me. The thing you put for number 2 is the second most important. I think the thing you put next to number 1 is the third most important thing. The thing you put next to number 3 over here is the fourth most important thing. And what you put next to number 5 over here is what I think is the least important of that list. So next to each number here, you'll put a person's name and then how they ranked your ideas from over here, from most important to least important, or however you choose to organize it. Then the final list over here on the right, my ranking of project, you're going to decide based on what you wrote here, how people ranked your projects, and what you think is most important and doable. You're going to put your top 2 ideas right here, what you decide on. So your final product for today, as usual, you're going to answer this question in your Google Forms, which is linked here, and we'll go to that in just a minute. You're thinking about the projects you're considering. So the projects you put here on your ranking a project, that's the projects you're considering. And you're going to explain why you're considering those. We'll answer that question in our Google Forms. You'll notice the slides change color after that. So that is the last slide for that day. And here is the day 37 Google form that you'll find in your slideshow. You're going to put your name as usual, select your English, math, social studies, and science teachers, and then use the ideas that you brainstormed in your Google Slides that I just showed you to answer the following question. What are the projects I'm considering? Describe the 2 you decided on here. And you might say the projects I am considering are blank and blank. I'm considering blank because blank. So you're going to name what projects you're thinking about, talk about why you're considering them and why that matters and how it'll make a difference. Again, your answer should probably be more than just one short little sentence because you're talking about projects, more than one that you're considering. And you want to describe them and explain because your teachers might not know exactly what you're talking about, even if you do. So after that, you will press submit. You'll get your little notification that you've submitted. You will get an email with your responses, and your email should be listed right here. And then you will forward that email to your core teachers, and that is it for today. Keep it up, guys. Make a difference. We miss you.